What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to Bruce and Stephanie Comics. My name is Bruce. It's Monday. It feels like a Monday, I can tell you that right now. But guys, we are here to talk about the comic books that I am most excited about coming out on New Comic Book Day, which is September 1st of 2021. This Wednesday. I guess technically any DC books that I want to talk about will come out on Tuesday, but who is a Tuesday warrior? That doesn't even sound right. I'm a Wednesday warrior through and through. So in these videos, I'm going to give you guys some covers that I'm really excited about, my top spec pick, and then the top 5 books that I'm most excited about. I like to give you guys a little bit of variety, so that way you guys know I'm not just excited about 5 books. No, there's never just 5 books. There's always more books to talk about because I have a pull list that is usually 18 to 20 books every single week, and I have to whittle that sucker down to 5. It's never just 5, guys. It's never just 5. All right, guys, let's dive into today's video. In the first 2 books that I want to tell you guys about are for my cover lovers. That's right, this is the cover lover section of today's video. We have 2 books, and the first one is Red Sonja, the cover P. There's that many covers that this is the cover P, which is absolutely insane. But this is the Virgin variant for the cover A, so if you don't want to pay the extra money for the Virgin variant, you can just pick up the cover P or cover A and still enjoy this book. The other thing I want to tell you guys about is this is a new retelling of the Red Sonja character done by Marika Andolfo. So if you've never read a Red Sonja book, this might be a good chance for you to dive in and maybe fall in love with this character. I'm going to actually give this a shot because, again, this book has been around since I started collecting comics back in 2005. I've never read one. So I'm going to check it out. I also don't mind Marika Andolfo's writing, so I'm going to check this book out. Are you? Let me know down in the comments. And the second cover that I want to mention to you guys, I mentioned actually last week in my speculation recommendations video. In case you didn't watch that, I'll put a link up right here. But guys, it is Demon Dazed Cursed Web #1, the 1 in 100 Virgin variant Jenny Frison cover with Mystique on the cover. It's just a gorgeous cover. You do have to pay that premium if you do want the Virgin variant, but if you don't want to pay that and you still want to get this cool artwork, you could pick up the trade dress, which is just going to be $4.99. Diving right into my spec picks for this week, we have 2 books, and the first one is Dark Days #1. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, Bruce, this is an alternate reality take on these characters. This is not in the 616. Why should I be picking this book up spec-wise? Well, it's a multiverse, isn't it? If these characters are popular enough, why couldn't they find some portal into our universe or into the 616, come down, rain destruction on them as well? Why not? Tom Taylor is a great storyteller. I really enjoy his work. I loved what he did on Deceased. It was a great story. And yeah, I think if these characters are cool enough, why couldn't we see them make the jump over into the 616? It's a multiverse. It could happen. Anything could happen. It's goddamn comic books. So get excited. I'm super excited, and I'm really excited for the Scotty Young cover. That and cover A, those are the books that I'm picking up. Guys, let me know down in the comments. Are you gonna spec on Dark Days #1? Are you picking up more than 1 copy? If so, let me know. And the second book I want to mention to you guys on spec alone is the Ultimate Fallout 4 Facsimile edition that's going to be offered through 2 shops, only 2 shops online, and that is WonderworldComics.com and SalesfishComics.BigCartel.com. I'll put the links down in the description below, but guys, you guys know what Ultimate Fallout 4 is doing out there in the wild. It's blowing up so big, and once Miles Morales hits the MCU, those first prints and second prints and any other prints that are already out there are gonna price people out. What can those people do? They can fall back on this Facsimile edition and enjoy it for themselves, or at least have themselves a copy of that book, and this cover is just absolutely gorgeous. So, Dark Ages #1, Ultimate Fallout 4 the Facsimile edition are my 2 spec books. Now let's jump into my top 5 books that I'm most excited about coming out on this New Comic Book Day, which is September 1st. All right, guys, let's dive right in. The first book on this list in the #5 spot is Marika Andolfo's Sweet Paprika #2. Yes, this book is in my #5 spot, and it really is the 5th book that I'm most excited about coming out on this New Comic Book Day. You can laugh at me all you want, but I did like the overall over-sexualizedness of this book. Yes, that's not even a word. I'm going to use it. Over-sexualizedness of this book. It was really funny. It was a little sexy, and I enjoyed it. I'm not ashamed to say it. I really enjoyed this book, and I cannot wait to read this next issue. I hope you guys are as well. Let me know down in the comments below. Did you pick this up? Did you read it? Did you find yourself enjoying it? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, how many covers did you pick up at the last issue? I picked up so many. I'm crazy, I know. All right, guys, let's dive into number 4. In the number 4 spot, we have Geiger number 6. This is a book written by Jeff Johns, art by Gary Frank. It's been on this list before, I believe. I just absolutely love this book. This book is such a good book. Alternate reality, post-apocalyptic, guy that's filled with basically a nuclear weapon. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. I hope you guys are reading this book. Hope you guys consider reading this book. And I hope you guys picked yourself up some first prints, because I bet you in 6 months, a year or 2, this book is going to be optioned at some point. That's my guess. I have 6 copies in my closet. Pristino copies that I'm just sitting on, and I'm gonna wait, and it's gonna be awesome when those books blow up. But guys, Geiger number 6, the story is awesome. You should be reading it. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are, and are you guys even excited for it like I am? I hope so. All right, what's in my number 3 spot? In the number 3 spot, I think again for 2 weeks in a row, because I put it in my last week's video and it didn't come out last week, and now it's back this week because it's actually coming out this week, and that is Wonder Girl number 3. Guys, this book is so good. So good. It's in my number 3 spot again. It's written by Joelle Jones. It's such a great book. It's art by Joelle Jones. Such great artwork. Artwork, story, together, make an awesome story. I also love to see just a different, interesting take on Wonder Woman, because I really have tried over and over again to jump into Wonder Woman and enjoy Wonder Woman. I just can't do it. But this, I like. Wonder Girl, number 3. Pick it up. Let's move in to number 2. In the number 2 spot, we have Batman Fear State Alpha number 1, written by James Tynion IV, the man, the myth, the legend. I know, I love everything he's been doing on the Batline. It's really been an awesome, fun ride. I'm maybe in the minority. I've been hearing a lot of people really haven't been liking it, but I think those people are crazy because I love what he's been doing. It's new, it's different. He's introducing a lot of new, interesting characters, and I think that's important for the Bat world in general. New, interesting characters. He's also taken some old characters and really invigorate them, like Scarecrow. Scarecrow is so creepy and scary in this, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So, Batman Fear State Alpha number 1, I will say the one thing I don't like is that the number of variant covers on this issue is insane. We don't need it. Give us a cover A, a cover B, and a 1 in 25. Not all this garbage that they are giving us for this book. But guys, pick it up, read it, and let me know down in the comments in next week's video if you guys liked it or you didn't, and tell me how crazy I am for liking this so much. All right, guys, what is my number 1 book that I'm most excited about? I'm gonna talk about this book 2 times in one video, and that is Dark Ages number 1, written by Tom Taylor, my second favorite writer besides James Tynion IV. And Tom Taylor always makes me cry. Made Stephanie cry when she read Deceased. Yes, right, he made both of us cry. I'm probably gonna cry again in this because he's such a good writer when it comes to emotions. He's gonna pull at those heartstrings so hard, tears are gonna come out. I'm excited for this. I love post-apocalyptic stuff. I love when he can just take a universe and it doesn't matter who he kills because it's not in continuity. So let's do this, Tom Taylor. Dark Ages number 1, first appearance. We got some redesigns for some character. We got Miles Morales in a Venom Carnage symbiote suit. Love that idea, crazy. And we're just gonna have lots of characters dying. And that's gonna be the best part, because that's when you really can just change what's happening in a book, in the storytelling. So, those are my top 5 books for this week. I gave you 2 covers, I gave you some spec books, and that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button. If you guys are not subscribed, consider subscribing to the channel. We would really appreciate it. We do a giveaway at the end of every single month, the last Friday. So make sure you guys are tuning in for Comics and Beer every single Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And also, just have a good day, guys. All right, guys, appreciate you for tuning in. Leave a comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.